Here's chapter 1 of my book on Amazon KDP entitled Jupiter. No one knows why Johnny Smith was born with such a large red spot on the end of his nose. It was just there, and it was too big for him to remove, too risky for his health. What shall we do? His loving parents said, trying their best not to cry. I'm afraid he will have to live with it, said the doctor, who was already thinking about his next patient. There are worse things that could have gone wrong with him. It's just a spot, he added, as he put his pencil casually into his clean white jacket pocket. He had more pressing things to think about. It's just a spot became a familiar refrain in the Smith household. This was true in one sense, but very untrue in another. It wasn't just an ordinary spot, it was a spot which seemed to have a life of its own. And by the time Johnny was 12 years old, it had grown to the size of a snooker ball, a bright red shiny snooker ball. Johnny was kind and mild-mannered, and he rarely became angry in public, but inside he was like a smouldering volcano. The one and only thing which made him angry was his stupid bloody spot, and that was because it caused him to be bullied all the way through school. And now he was in the big school. He'd had enough. It had caused him to hit rock bottom. All of the other boys had friends who were beginning to get girlfriends, and all he was getting was grief and mockery and it being ignored. And it was all because of the bloody red spot dangling on the end of his nose. And just when he thought that life couldn't get any worse, it did.